How would you feel if news about your death is all over social media, but you're actually alive and well? In today's video, we will talk about the top 10 dead people rumored to be alive. Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman, an actor and comedian, died in 1984, the same year he revealed he had lung cancer. Andy's brother Michael made an appearance at an award show in Andy's honor several years later. Michael claimed to have gotten a letter from his brother in 1999 through an unusual sequence of circumstances at this location. He then dropped a bombshell by introducing a woman on stage, who claimed to be Andy's daughter. Michael claimed that the woman knew far too much about the Kaufman brothers, including their secret handshake, to be a fake. Andy's sibling, on the other hand, admitted in 2013 that he may have been a victim of a sophisticated ruse. John Lennon. A crazed admirer assassinated iconic musician John Lennon just outside his home in 1980. Since the fateful day, many can't let it go and are convinced that the former Beatle is still alive. There's even proof that John Lennon is still alive in the form of Mark Stacer, a convincing John Lennon impersonator. Stacer has a similar dialect and appearance to John. If you travel down the Mark Stacer YouTube rabbit hole, you'll notice that some of the commenters can't get over the fact that this is truly John Lennon himself, playing his own double. Marilyn Monroe. In August 1962, the world was grieved by the news that Marilyn Monroe passed away from a suspected overdose. This prompted countless conspiracy theories, not to mention a claimed sighting. John Baker believes that Marilyn's death was a fraud, claiming that he would know because he met her 22 years after she died. Monroe was allegedly committed to a mental institution and was forced to leave when her funds ran out, according to John. He says he met her in 1984 as she was traveling to Halifax, Nova Scotia in Canada. She revealed her identity was Norma Jean Baker, aka Marilyn Monroe, when he told her his last name was Baker. Prince Philip. While the majority of England mourned Prince Philip's death in 2021, conspiracy theorists claimed it was another fake, while some said he had already died. Prince Philip rumors originally surfaced in 2017, following the Queen's emergency meeting, which led many to fear Philip had died. This, however, was not the case. Year after year, rumors of his death have become increasingly prevalent. Prince Philip is said to have more lives than a cat, according to some. But it appears that Philip's will to live is the reason why so many others are skeptical about his official death. Many people believe he is in a cryogenic tank and is awaiting defrosting. John F. Kennedy, Jr. This is a popular notion within the canon conspiracy group. Despite the fact that JFK Jr. died in 1999, conspiracy theorists believed he will return in 2020 and endorse Trump as his running mate. They took this theory a step further in 2021, holding a small meeting in Dallas where JFK Jr. was anticipated to appear. A similar group believes that Vincent Fusca is JFK Jr. in disguise. According to them, John has gone into hiding and is now employed as a financial services manager. Tupac Shakur. This is without a doubt one of the most well-known conspiracy theories of all time. Tupac Shakur was a rapper who died in 1996. People, on the other hand, continue to believe he is still alive and well. What is the explanation for this? The assailants who reportedly killed him were never apprehended. Suge, who was in the car with him that night, also believes he isn't dead. If he was dead, they'd be arresting those people for murder, Suge stated in a TMZ interview. Fans are particularly dubious of the amount of Tupac CDs that have been released after his death, believing that he is someplace on an island smoking a Cuban cigar. In reality, after his death, 7 of his 11 LPs were released. Jim Morrison. In 1971, Jim Morrison passed dead. People had a lot to say about his death because there was no formal autopsy performed. According to some, he may have hired a doctor to falsify his death certificate. Jim was apparently discovered alive and living as a homeless hippie in 2009. In 2019, he was allegedly sighted riding a bike and even waved at the cameraman. Hundreds of people claim to have seen the person they believe is Jim between those years. It all comes down to the lack of an autopsy, which is the key piece of evidence used to dispute his death. Michael Jackson. When Michael Jackson, the king of pop, died in 2009, his fans were devastated by the news. People were eager to point out certain anomalies in his death though. On the day of his death, several claimed to have seen him exit the coroner's van. Indeed, both artist Akon and producer Teddy Riley are said to believe that the celebrity is still alive today. MJ has allegedly been seen everywhere over the years, including in the back seat of his daughter's automobile. Lookalikes of Michael Jackson have appeared all over the world, and many people believe one of them is the real thing. Princess Diana. Princess Diana's life was brutally cut short in 1997, and the entire world mourned the loss of their beloved royal figure. Several conspiracy theories arose in the aftermath of her death. While some believe she was murdered by her own people, others say she pretended to die in order to flee the royal family and live in peace. According to these sources, she and her partner Dodi Al-Fayed live on a small tropical island where they are quite happy. Many people hope for Diana to be fully alive and happy, surrounded by the people she cares about the most. Elvis Presley. When Elvis Presley died in 1977, people began to doubt his death after seeing images of the rocker in his coffin that looked nothing like him, according to conspiracy theorists. Elvis's official middle name, Aaron, was misspelled on his gravestone with a single A. Some admirers believe Elvis intended to retire, and the only way to do so was to fake his death. Rock and roll's king has been spotted all over the world. There's even an alleged sighting in the 1990 picture Home Alone, which is cause for celebration. Do you also wish these celebs are still alive? Please tell us in the comments section below. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more updates about your favorite celebrities.